Oh yeah. You know what we're here for. We here for that 420 countdown. We here for it. Goddamn right, Hank. We here for it. We doing our countdown. 420 Tuesdays. 420 Tuesdays. We're doing it. Counting down to the number. You know the number. 420. 420. Let's get a dab rat eye. Big shouts out to Marco Warco in the building. In the building. Oh man. I have been in a wonderful world of entertainment. It's like there's always so much entertainment. And then when you need there to be entertainment, it's gone. And then when you have shit to do, it's back again. Like everything's coming back. Fucking Cobra Kai's coming back. I just watched the new trailer for that. I'm ready. September. Remember. September. Because that's when I'm going to get some new Cobra Kai. And then I'm fucking watching this show. It's a rom-com series called Baker and the Beauty. And apparently it's based off of an Israeli show of the same name. And I'm fucking hooked. I'm hooked. Don't ask me why. I can't explain it. I watched the first 2 episodes of Sandman, and I haven't been back. I've been captivated by Baker and the Beauty. I'm not saying I didn't like Sandman. It's just I know the amount of effort I'm going to have to put into watching it, and I just wasn't ready to expel that amount of effort. Like, I'm going to have to pay attention and remember things in order to watch Sandman. Baker and the Beauty is very surface level. Rich socialite meets a baker. They start dating and all the trouble ensues. Oh, you already know the trouble. Paparazzi, family dynamics, exes. Oh, yeah. Real surface level shit. I love it. Will they, won't they? Is the ex gonna get with the brother? Find out next time on Baker and the Beauty. Well, they don't say that, but I just say that to myself in my head. I literally had to tear myself away in order to hang out with you lovely folks here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, you were here smoking pot with me.
I had to tear myself away. I looked down, it was 3:56. It's like, fuck. Like, 1, let me get out of bed. 2, I filled out water because I get real thirsty when I get real high. And then making sure that the lighting is adequate. And to still start the stream at 4:01, I'm amazed. I'm amazed at myself. Little pat on the back there. Oh yeah, little pat on the back. Because that was a feat. I have not been productive whatsoever. There was supposed to be productiveness, but then I fell into an entertainment wormhole. I had some emotions occur earlier. To the point where I wasn't even sure if I even wanted to do the show. I think that's part of the reason why I was just like in bed watching Baker and the Beauty, because I just didn't want to think about shit. Because it gets hard sometimes to do anything. I think that might be depression. Either way, I try to fight through it with good old laughs and dabs. Laughs and dabs.
Well, did you dab?
Good old laughs and dabs.
No. I dab? Why don't? You should dab. Stop saying dab.
Because I have so much to do. I still haven't recorded new reactions, and I feel bad. But at the same time, like, I was super gung-ho to do it yesterday, but then this morning, shit just fucking... There was a lot more wetness on my face than I had anticipated when I started the day. This close to taking a nap, but I knew I had to... Oh, man, it was like a weird limbo I was going through. Like the will they, won't they on the fucking show. It was a will he, won't he get up and actually do a stream. But I want to keep it somewhat consistent since I'm not doing it as regularly. Monday and Tuesday is not a lot of time. Which is why I should have more reactions recorded to keep something going while I'm not streaming. But hey, I'm just one man. I think I need to give myself more credit than I do. Because I'm doing a lot. Which also becomes slightly discouraging because of how much I'm doing. And that feeling of not being able to keep that pace. Because, like, right now, this is a prime opportunity. I'm literally the only one home. But to be fair, I'm going to have more opportunities like this now because it's finally school time again and the kids are back in school and shit. So I'm going to have more time to myself now than I did the past couple of months. So maybe I'm just worrying about nothing, you know? Because I get up early enough, I just got to get that motivation and have the quiet, and I will have those. So pretty much from 10 to 2, I can probably... Fuck, not 2, because I have to leave at 2. So pretty much like 10 to 1, I can accomplish shit, and then from 1 to 2, I got to be getting ready to leave. I hate having to work so far away. But it was either that or work in a restaurant, and I just... No digs at anybody that's in a restaurant. Much props. I just can't fucking do it. Can't do it. I have spent more than an adequate amount of time in restaurants, and I have no inkling of ever wanting to go back. We got Tom Dub in the building.
We need more of this weed and more of this too.
Sponsor of the stream. I just now did another D, but I guess I can hit this this bolio that I packed from last night from Getting High with Stoned Chakra Live, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You already know. Or if you don't know, now you know. You see what I did there? That's from a song. I'm well versed. Well versed in the musics. There's plenty of musics that I know. They're not just the weird what the fuck tunes that play in the background of my shows. Oh man, I need to open my laptop. I haven't opened it in a week, and every time I look at it, I just don't want to. That's weird. I don't want to do anything. I just want to watch Baker and the Beauty and not think about anything. I want to be devoid of thought. I don't want to think about anything. I'm in Boston on a fantastic road trip right this minute. See, he out there living, doing a lot more driving than I would be able to tolerate, because I fucking hate driving. Like, I'm trying my best not to get annoyed at my commute, but it's starting to annoy me, and I'm worried that it might get even worse. Because now that schools are starting back up, it might be a situation. It might be a situation. Oh, God. I'm just thinking. I'm trying to think if I'm going to be, like, near a school at any point during my commute. Oh, I sincerely hope not. That is my worst fear. Like, I already have to leave way earlier than I would want to for a job in order to get there at a reasonable time. If I would have to do that and then still end up being late because of, like, a bus. Oh, my eyes twitching just thinking about it. Ugh. Ugh. I wish I was able to hide my feelings a lot better. Because my face is like an open book. That's one of my problems. I can't be stoic, as it were. As much as I would like to be. I can't hide what I'm thinking from coming up on my face. The best I can do is look away. Like, just look away, because if you see my face, you will know exactly what I'm thinking, or they'll know that something's up at the very least. Like, know exactly what I'm thinking might be a stretch, because a lot of people think that I look mad when I'm just thinking, and maybe I am mad that I have to think. I don't know. I used to commute pretty far, like an hour, 45 minutes. That sounds unbearable. Are you talking like both ways, or is that one way? Either way. That's... Ew. It is like 25 minutes longer than the total amount of my current commute both ways. And that's... Oh God. Oh God. One fucking way? When I think about stuff like that, I just want to go crawl somewhere and die. The fact that motherfuckers have to travel 2 hours one way just to get money, and then a quarter of that is going to pay for the gas. Just how much do I spend in gas right now? I think I'm spending like a little over $200 a month in gas. I kind of want monkeypox to be a thing, just so that we can go back to work from home. Because work from home would solve some problems for me. I tried my hardest to find a work from home position, but they were just few and far between, and I needed dollars. I couldn't wait any longer. The debt had piled up to a point where it had become untenable, as they say. Yeah, we did all sorts of crazy shit for money when we were young, right? Like, I remember working at a fucking Jiffy Lube. And I would get home and I would just reek of oil. Like, my work pants were completely like, all my work clothes were fucked. Only able to be worn at that job, and then after that, literally thrown away because covered in, or the shoes covered in oil. Oh my god, we got Crystal in the building. But yeah, fucking Jiffy Lube. That's probably one of the worst jobs I ever had. Because I did it, and then even after working there, I changed my oil maybe twice. And before that, I'd probably changed my oil like 3-4 times. But after working at Jiffy Lube and then changing my oil like 1 or 2 times after that, I was completely over it. All the fucking way over it. It was not worth it to me. I did not want to smell car engine oil ever again. So I pay the money. I pay the money now. I pay the money. You can scoff at me if you like. Take yourself to the AutoZone and get your filter and your oil. Use your jacks and your jack stands. I don't give a fuck. I will never do that shit again. Ever, 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 ever. I fucking refuse. Now, other stuff, maybe. You know, I've done tires. It's not, you know, it's not the worst. I've done brakes. It's not the worst, but just the fluids. Ugh. No. I was once a backup dancer for an Elvis impersonator. Had to wear a whole headdress that connected to my shoulder. Oh my god. It's that time, y'all.
You still smell the Mary Jane?
420. Let's go.
Dude, you were here smoking pot with me. You can tell it to the cops, I'll back you up.
Ooh, that was a good one. I put a good one in there. I put a good one in there, but it was 420. I had to do it. I had to do it.
Well, dab? What dab? Did you dab?
I just felt my chakra open, honey.
Goddamn right, Joe Jack. How the fuck am I funny? Ooh. Shit. Goddamn. Yeah, I think another problem is I know this has nothing to do with what we were talking about earlier. This is just a thought that I had in my head. Another problem that I have with using social media is that I don't do it right, because I don't use my phone right either. Like, I will look at a message, read it, and then put my phone down. And then I'll respond maybe. Sometimes I don't. And I do the same thing to the comments, and that's probably a problem. Like, because I just realized it just now. Like, I looked at comments earlier this morning and then didn't do anything. I just read them. Like, I have to read them and then respond. It's not like I was doing anything. I was just sitting there. Was I even watching a show this morning? I don't even think I was paying attention to anything important. But it's just, I'm getting to the comments. Is this is the end of the story? Is I'm gonna get to the comments. I just need to get better at doing it sooner. Perfect timing to get all stoned just before making dinner. Yes, everybody's getting high. Oh my god. That was a good dab, I will say. It definitely made my eyes go even lower than they were before. It's just like, yeah. Yeah, that was a good dab. That's a good one. Trying to think. I don't think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I gave up all the news that I had yesterday, so I don't have anything new. And to be honest, I don't really remember exactly what I talked about yesterday.
Side effect of the marijuana poisoning.
So feel free to take a look at the stream from last night. Okay, so it's coming back to me now. I know what I need to do, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. So my current needs are as follows. I need to record reactions. And I also need to record a reference track for Sound the Alarms. But I don't want to do them right now. I think I'm going to spend the rest of my day continuing to watch Baker and the Beauty. And occasionally having a coffee cup filled with dry cereal. Yes, maybe some coffee. And then the occasional dab, you know what I mean? Dabs. We like dabs around here. But I'm kind of like in this limbo where I can't really do much of anything. I'm kind of just have to maintain the status quo. And it's not a situation where I can't continue to do Stoned Chakra things. It's just the things that I want to do are going to have to be put on hold. Like fucking music video. I want to do a music video for Heart Torque, but I want to have more things. So I'm going to have to wait on that. I was looking at getting Stoned Chakra dab containers. But that's going to be a whole thing in and of itself. They don't really have a print-on-demand situation for that type of thing. So that's going to be something that's going to be on the back burner. I've got these Resonance CDs, and I'm glad that I fucking did them. They needed to be done. But when I think that the only physical thing that I have to hand out is something from 5 years ago, it's just little things like that that it starts to pile up and get a little bit overwhelming, and I'm just like, ah! And then I have to take a deep breath of dab. I have to take a deep breath of dab and realize it's going to be all right. See, she over here cooking chicken cutlets, and I'm not cooking a motherfucking thing. If anything, somebody else is going to cook for me. I'm going to tell them, hey, I want this, what would be something that I want? A meat sandwich. fucking meat sandwich. You know? I've reached to the point in my life where I'm mainly vegetarian. Whenever I fucking get the itch, I have myself a nice big fat fucking meat sandwich. Or big ass fucking pork chop. What was the last fat fucking meat sandwich I had? Fucking Five Guys. Holy shit. That is a fat fucking meat sandwich. That thing was ridiculous. Pure ridiculousness. And I think the last meat sandwich before that was probably like 3 weeks before then, maybe a month before then. It's like, again, it's not all the time, but sometimes I just feel like I want to eat that. I'll probably avoid it though, because it's better that I not spend dollars. And it's probably better that I don't just have a greasy meat sandwich, as good as it would be. This big fat fucking meat sandwich. You'll have to forgive me if I speak to text gets crazy with the cheese whiz. What's happening with cheese whiz? Someone offered me canned cheese at work the other day, and I looked at them so bewildered, so puzzled. I was just like, no, thank you. I do not want your cheese from a can. No, thank you, please. No. I do not want your cheese whiz. I don't want the where you press it like it's whipped cream, but then whipped cream doesn't come out. It's just a string of orange goo that they call cheese. But we know we're grown-ups here. It's not fucking cheese, okay? It's okay. Let's just accept this as a fact and move on. It is not cheese. You can call it cheese all you like, but it's not fucking cheese. Have you guys checked out Sandman? I've watched the first 2 episodes and I really like it. With a caveat. And the caveat is, at this point, at this season in my life, at the season where summer is starting to end and fall is creeping upon us, I am not in a position where I want to have to pay attention for an hour long. And, like, maybe I should just watch it like it's released week to week. Because the thought of binging that was just too much for me. I got to episode 2, and then I started to fall asleep at the end of it, to the point where I had to rewatch a part of episode 2, and I was like, yeah, I can't. No, not right now. I'm going to, and I like it a lot, but not right now. Not like this. Not like this. Instead, I will look forward to lighter fare, such as Cobra Kai, and my current watch, Baker and the Beauty, and my reality television. I'm just living in the gutter when it comes to entertainment right now. I'm wallowing in it like a pig, and I'm loving every minute of it. I don't need anything highbrow. We've got plenty of time. The new Game of Thrones series is coming. It's fine. I'll have to fit it into my hectic schedule. That's another thing. I can't watch as much shit as I like. We're trying to do all this stuff. Trying to do all these things, but they must be done. Who else will do them? Who else will do them if not I? Nobody can be Stoned Chakra for me. It's not like I can get a stand-in. Just put Greta in a beautiful cage, like a cloth see-through hamper, and just strap it to my chair, and then have her do my show. with a mouth hole. Or a head hole. A head hole so she could poke her head out and then occasionally eat food and drink water. I'll just put it on my desk. So that way it looks like she's leaning into the camera. See, that wouldn't work. Something would go wrong. Greta would eventually try to get out, and she would fall over and be trapped. Water and food, dog food would be spilled all over my desk. See, nobody can be Stoned Chakra for me. I'm going to have to keep doing it. Oh shit, it's Sunday? I didn't even realize it was that soon. And then She-Hulk is coming? There's too much coming. So She-Hulk and Game of Thrones are this week. Hold on, I got a button for that one. That's a lot of entertainment. That is so much entertainment. That is entertainment bonanza right there. An entertainment bonanza that is bananas. Oh shit, we got Bricktown in the building.
We need more of this weed and more of this dude.
Yes. Very, very toasty. Very, very toasty right now. Talking about the wave of fucking entertainment. The fucking tsunami of entertainment that is coming our way right now. With the heavy hitters like that new Game of Thrones and She-Hulk. Let alone the ones that are coming in September or the ones that have already dropped. Like, I haven't touched past episode 2 of Sandman. Cobra Kai is coming. I think there's other shit coming in September too that I can't really think of at the moment. But there's so much shit coming. So much shit. Like, the only saving grace is that She-Hulk and fucking Game of Thrones are going to be released weekly. It's the only fucking saving grace. I'm sick of Netflix. They need to change their strategy. They know they're losing money. Just give it up. Give it up. The fucking binging model doesn't work for new content. It worked for content that people wanted to catch up on or that had already been released or stuff that they wanted to rewatch. The binging model does not work for new content. It drops. It's talked about for a week, if that, and then everybody forgets it. About to finish Schitt's Creek, then I'm going to try and get Lady Breakdown to watch The Boys. Yeah, see, The Boys goes hard. I was rewatching The Impossible as a reaction video with somebody, and I forgot that the young kid was Tom Holland. Damn, that kid is talented. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I don't know what that means. Fuck you! Why do they always fly right in your fucking face? Yes, I apologize. I do not know what that means. The text to talk is not your friend right now. Shout out to Tom Holland. Shout out to Tom Holland. I've been Spider-Man. I was Spider-Man yesterday, and I think a little bit the day before that, and it was super fun. And it made me want to watch Spider-Man, but you know what? I didn't. I watched Baker and the Beauty instead, and I'm glad. I've already seen Spider-Man. I can watch Spider-Man again anytime. The same way I can watch Baker and the Beauty anytime, but I want to watch Baker and the Beauty. Gonna watch that shit as soon as I get off here with y'all. First dab of the day always hits different. Oh, he's just now getting his dabby dab in, but to be fair, it took me a while before I got mine. And I didn't wake up super early either today. Like, I woke up at 9 something. And I didn't dab till like 11 something. I was just out here. Raw. Well, no, to be fair, I had some coffee. So I had some caffeine in the system. I can't say that I was raw dogging reality. I had that good old stimulant. Oh, give me a good stimmy. Give me a good stimmy. I need it now because of all the shit that I'm trying to do. I didn't understand why people need coffee until I needed to do a whole bunch of shit. Like, oh, this is why motherfuckers get jacked up and sniff cocaine and fucking start popping addies and doing coffee. Because they got all this shit to do. And no sleep to have. See, coffee is life, right? I didn't realize. I didn't understand. I was like, why does everybody need coffee? Why does everybody need fucking caffeine pops? I'm out here drinking water and smoking and I'm doing fine. And then I tried to do something more than work for somebody else. And I was like, oh, now I get it. Now I get it. The Impossible is a movie. Oh, The Impossible. Oh, man, I do not want to watch that. I don't want to watch a sad disaster movie based on real life. God. Oh, no. No, you're missing the point. We're going to Fantasyland. We're going to Fantasyland. We ain't talking about real things. I'm glad the boy can act, though. I'm good. I'm glad he's a good Peter Parker. He's a good Peter Parker. Let's do it. Oh yeah. I already loaded it up. I was just jabberjawing. Let's go ahead and dab back at Bricktown. Like, oh, you dab? No, I dab. Coffee is my main stimulant, but I also take Adderall. The former is a lifelong habit. The latter is so I can get out of bed. Fire. He was like 12 years old when they made The Impossible, and Ewan McGregor's in it, and he would recognize his mom too, but I can't remember her name right now.
Stoned Chakra.
Big deeps. Oh, I'm gonna. Boy, howdy.
I just felt my chakra open, honey.
Goddamn right, Joe Jack. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Also, I pulled the trigger on a birthday present for myself. That's some Stone Chakra news I can do. Even though I feel the crushing weight of it all. In the midst of all that, I felt the need to go and spend money. 'Cause why not? Treat thyself. YOLO. All the other sayings that give people the excuse to do reckless things. I'm down. Let's get a little reckless. I got myself a dab fridge. That's right. And we got B-Right in the building.
We need more of this weed and more of this dude.
I got myself a dab fridge. Big shout out to Tom Dub. Big shout out. Because for the first time in a long time, I've had just a ridiculous amount. But I haven't been storing it properly. And I've been feeling the effects day after day. And now I want to be able to store my concentrates properly. And in order to facilitate that, I've decided to buy a dab fridge from 710 Labs. I saw it on Instagram. I was like, what the fuck is that? Where can I get one? I saw that they actually did sell them on their website because again, this is a company that mainly operates out of California and Florida, and I believe they have some locations in Denver. But apparently they're like gifting influencers this fridge, but they were also filling it with their product, their concentrates. So they would, in the videos, they would open the fridge up and it would just have these rows of concentrate jars. I was just like, oh, I want that. I want it bad. Did you catch the new Seuss video posted yesterday where he is using the red light? Shit was trippy there near the end. Dab fridge sounds dope as fuck. I think so. Was that like, it was like a remix or something like that, right? I think I saw at least part of it. But yeah, dab fridge. Hold on, I'll bring it up. Like, don't talk about it, be about it. I can show the fridge. Alright, let me get rid of myself real quick. But yeah, there it is. Now the thing that I liked was that it was opening from the top instead of opening like, you know, like a mini fridge or whatever, and it's portable. And the size makes it just really dope to just, it'll fit well on my desk. So it'll just be easy access and it'll make, I'll be finally storing my concentrate properly. And if I need to, you know, go anywhere, I can just take the fridge and keep my shit cool. But yeah, that's what I pulled the trigger on. I said, let's go ahead and do the damn thing. Happy birthday to me. Your boy. Now, what are you talking about? Like, fuck, it's your birthday's not for a while. I know. But the thing that I didn't say is that these don't ship until September. So, I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger now. I'm like, yes, this is going to be a present to me. Anything else that happens is going to be awesome, but this is all that I really want. This is all that I wanted. I didn't want to put the pressure on fucking Brittany to have to fucking get that shit, because I don't want to do that to her. So, got it for myself, because I know me, and if there was a situation where I wanted it and I was just like, oh man, should I get it? And then, maybe something like it. And then I didn't get it. I'm gonna just be real. I'd be fucking salty, and I don't want to be salty. I do not want to be salty at all. So like, bing bong, click clack, pulled that trigger, and now I'll have a place for all my fun. I've also been thinking, what is that? Oh, it's Greta. I've also been thinking, mainly because of all this fucking commuting that I've been doing, that I'm probably gonna have to, you know what? I'll just talk about that later. I'm gonna have to do something that I didn't really want to, because there wasn't really a need for it. But now that I'm doing a lot more traveling, I'll put it in the Discord. I don't want to talk about that because, you know what I mean? Shout out to my licensed local dispensary. But I'll talk about that later. In the meantime, do another dab. Do another dab. Hey, hey, do another dab. Do another dab. Hey, hey, do another dab. Do another dab. Hey, hey, do another dab. Yeah, we better do another dab. Better do another dab. We better put it in the gram. Yeah. Oh, but speaking of Seuss, that is another thing that is on my to-do list because I finished writing the song that he's gonna be on. But I have to record a fucking fly, I'm gonna murder you. I'm gonna have to I'm sorry that I went to a really dark place there. Just know that I have the darkness inside of me. I just choose to show the light. I have so much darkness inside of me. It is an unfathomable amount of darkness. And yes, I'm very high, so I flubbed that word, but an unfathomable amount of darkness. But I know what comes of putting that out into the world. As much as I would like to fucking just let some people feel my goddamn wrath, I know that that's not what needs to be out there. Does that make sense? Like, just don't think because I smile a lot and laugh a lot that I don't want to murder everything and everyone around me. There's some people that are, immune from this. Some people that don't filled me with unbridled rage. But for the most part, it's something that I have to fight on a daily basis. Dabs help.
Well, did you dab?
Also, breathing techniques. And music. And distraction. Distraction is one of my favorite tools. Hashtag dabs help. Yeah, I wish, but that is a tag that would probably definitely get suppressed on every social media platform. That's another thing that has stifled my growth, and I'm okay with that because it's something that I'm not going to change about myself. The fact that I have chosen this, like, because to be real, think about it. I could have got a different name. Like, when the duo split, I could have decided to not keep the name. But when it came down to it and I really thought about it, it was more than a fucking name. It was just who I was. Like, I am Stoned Chakra and everything that it embodies and encompasses when I came up with the term. Like, it is just who I am, and I can't not be that. And I knew from Jump Street it was going to be a slog. I knew it was going to be a slog with the name alone. It's just, sometimes I have to remind myself that I know it's going to take longer. Like, come on now. I can't even really be searched on TikTok. All of my posts with hashtag Stoned Chakra are suppressed. My name, just by it being my name, you cannot search me without using the hashtag on TikTok. If you type in Stoned Chakra, nothing will come up. Period. Just because my name has stoned in it. It's fucking turn. But that does, I still don't inflict that pain on anybody else. Motherfuckers just out here doing the most sometimes. And I would just wish some motherfuckers could be quiet. And that makes me rageful sometimes, but I also have to realize that that's what they are. That's what they're going to do. You can't, like, how can you really hate an NPC? You know what I mean? What is there to hate? Are they even real? Like, what do you look like hating something that is devoid of thought? Like, are you even hating anything? And then you have to think about if you're hating nothing, like hating alone is really not worth it, but hating nothing? Is that even worth? That's not even worth it. And it gets hard to remind yourself of that. You know, people that are just, oh, I'm so scared. Because they're just so wild out there on the roads. Like, that is when my anxiety is just firing on all cylinders. It is one of the most tense 40 minutes of my life every fucking time. I'm death gripping the fucking steering wheel, looking all around because I don't trust any of them. I gotta look behind me. I gotta look to the left. I gotta look to the right. I gotta look in front. I gotta look over here. And then these corners, because people love to just go from lane to lane, no signals, no warning. One of my favorite things to do is not drive, and then if I'm in the car, close my eyes. Cause I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to see it. Cause if I see it, I'm gonna, especially trucks. I will get a full lane over from a truck to pass a truck. I do not want to be near the truck. I've seen them get too cozy with them fucking lines too many fucking times. Like, I am not going to be on the news because some fucking trucker is on his 16 hours of drive with no sleep, and he starts to swerve. And yes, I do want my goods delivered in a timely manner, but I also don't want to die while driving. Is that too much to ask? Just bring in the fucking robot trucks. Just do it. Just get it over with. Just do it. Just do it. Get the fucking robot trucks. Set up Skynet so that we can have just a few moments of peace before the robots kill us. You know, it won't be bad. We'll have like a good few years. And then they'll decide to get rid of us. And then it'll be bad. But those few good years, they're going to be really good. See, I love driving on the highway. Yeah, I don't. See, you sound like you're driving at night. Or not driving where there's a whole bunch of other vehicles. Yes, in those cases, driving is very relaxing. But when there's just hella people on the road, and they're all doing crazy shit, it is so not peaceful. Let me do another dab. Let me do one last one, because she's staring at me like she needs to holler at a patch of grass. We gonna go. You gotta go pee-pee? Yeah, I knew she did. Yep, I'm gonna dab, do that, and then go back to Baker and the Beauty. You already know. Shout out to Netflix. Shout out to the Netflix for the cheap, predictable comedy that I know and love. Yeah, see, road rage and shit, I'm good. Now, the drive home at night is not bad most of the time. Some nights it's weird, like, there's weirdly a lot of people on the road, but most nights the drive home is fine, but the drive there is so fucking maddening. It's got to the point where it used to be a toss-up whether or not I was going to do a dab before I fucking went in for work, but now it's like a necessity. It's like I need to take a dab just to woo-saw the fucking idiots from the road away. And then everybody wants to fucking race. Like, I'm not trying to race you. Everybody's trying to fucking act like we're in the Fast and the Furious or some shit. Like, I'll have minivans fucking skirt off on me and then pull ahead of me, and it's like, I'm not trying to peel out at every fucking green light. Like, that's not my goal. But for whatever reason, people think, like, because I'm in the car that I'm in, that's the fucking goal. And the worst part is, I could do it if I wanted to. I have a few times. But at the same time, I'm not trying to deal with that. I'm just trying to fucking get to work. I'm trying to fucking go to the grocery store. Like, I literally got a fucking fast car so I can get away from people like you on the highway if necessary. I don't have it so I can be fucking speed racer. But it is what it is. I'm high as shit. I hope everybody else is high as shit. I'm going to go ahead and take Greta out to go pee. Mondays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Getting High with Stoned Chakra Live. 420 Tuesdays is, of course, Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's Stoned Chakra everywhere. StonedChakra.com for all your Stoned Chakra needs. Holler at that Discord. All y'all motherfuckers are in it. If you're not, maybe, you know what I mean? Hit me up for a link or something. I don't know, but it is what it is. I'm going to be getting out of here. Peace!